Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Food Dude. We got a new show for you today. It's going to be a great one. You're going to see me try some ciders. Yes, ciders. And I'm really looking forward to it because this is my favorite cider company in Texas. So sit back, relax, and if you have a couple of these ciders, maybe you can drink along with me. You know, it's fun. All right, stay tuned. Okay, tonight's first cider is from the Bishop Cider Company. Actually, all of the ciders are from the Bishop Cider Company. The Bishop Cider Company started in 2014. They were started by Joel and Laura Malone. It's really, really good. They started it because at the time, the cider company, they thought the cider companies in Texas were trash. It was either super sweet or just not that good at all. So they started out small craft, and they source all their apples from the Pacific Northwest. Not too many apples are grown here in Texas, you know, sour apples. But we have, I'm going to be trying 4 ciders tonight. And this is the first one that I tried, and I think the one that actually really put them on the map. It's called the Crackberry. Yes, the Crackberry. And if you see on the label, it says cranberries, blackberries, apples, and crack. But not really. It's really, really good. You know, and the thing says, 1 sip and you're hooked. Also, it also says, does not contain crack. All their apples, there is no added sugar. They are, you know, on all their ciders, there's no added sugar. They use the sugars from the apple juice itself. It's really, really good. This is a semi-sweet. It's a little tart. One of my favorite ones. So it's cranberries and blackberries, hence crackberries. You know, it's kind of got a rich, deep, red, purple, you know, color to it. You can smell like the a little bit of the cranberry. It's a little tart, a little sweet. This is a favorite. It's really good. Really good on a hot day. I tried it at the Texas State Fair. They have they do a beer garden at the Texas State Fair, and they did this. They were selling this out on the. They have several taps set up, you know, wines and beers, but this is a go-to. I like beer. I like mostly Shiner products. You know, there's some other small breweries in Texas that I do enjoy, but I've really gotten into ciders over the last 6-7 years, and this is really, really good. All right, on to our next one. Okay, our next one is the Darkside. Get it? Darkside, you know, cidery, you know, Darkside. You know, this is it right here. It is black currants and the apples, and as the label also says, may the tart be with you, or also give yourself over to the dark side. And that is about as good as my Darth Vader does. This is really, really good. This is actually my favorite one of theirs. It is really, really good. It's, you know, not too much different color. Maybe it's a little bit darker than, say, the Crackberry. You know, almost a little purpley. I wouldn't say lavender, because I still have a little bit left of the Crackberry. So I mean, it's almost, you know, maybe a This may be a hue or a shade darker, but you get the currants, or currants. But yeah, it's like it's really, really good. And a currant, I think, is like almost like a type of raisin. I know my English friends will probably be sitting there. It's this. It's something else, James. So, but I think it's almost like a raisin. Almost. That is good too. It is really, really good. It's, it's very refreshing. I mean, it is tart, almost sour. And I do like a good sour beer. But this is really, really good. Like I said, it is like pretty much my all-time favorite of their ciders. And this is really, really good. I mean, yes, you probably saw the UPC label on this. I did wash this, but I didn't take it off. But yeah, that was really good. Okay, the next one is the Nectar Imperial Unfiltered Cider. So this is basically a straight hard cider. They call it Texas Honey, and it's good as gold. I have not had this one yet. This is a relatively new one. I believe, yeah, this is their first attempt, or not really their first attempt, because they have a cider, they have a tasting room, and they also have what they call a cidercade, which is basically, it's an arcade. You pay a cover charge of like $10, and you go in and you play all sorts of video games for free. And then, imbibe as well, legally imbibe ciders to, don't get polluted. Oh yeah, and another reminder: please drink responsibly. Texas Food Dude endorses responsible drinking. As once again, this is a scientific environment. I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere. So please remember, drink responsibly. Now to try the Nectar. That was a really good pop. Okay. And kind of golden. Looks like apple cider or an apple juice. Has a nice bouquet. It smells like apples. All right. It is sweet, really effervescent. It's really good. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I enjoy sweet, but it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's not like some of the other ciders that are done by the major, they're distributed by the major companies. I'm not going to name names. So it's, those are really sweet. This is really balanced. It's really, really good. Yeah, I like this. This is really good. I would definitely get this again. Yeah, this could work in the rotation with Crackberry and Darkside. This is good. Okay. And our final one tonight is the Main Squeeze Lemonade. It's got lemons, hard cider, and love. Also says on the can, meet your new zest friend. Get it? Zesty, because, you got lemons are zesty, and they got some lemon zest, and, all right. Well, that was kind of funny. The Main Squeezes, they make lemonade, and then they mix it with their hard cider. This is actually the only thing that has added sugar in it because of the lemonade. They make the lemonade with lemons, water, and cane sugar. And so It's, I have not tried this. This is part of a variety pack or sampler pack that they put out, and it sounded really, really good. I think this is part of their seasonal group, because they have some other seasonals that are like, one's called Tiger's Blood, which is based off the Tiger's Blood snow cone, and it basically, the Tiger's Blood is the crackberry cider, and it has coconut. But this is, like I said, the main squeeze. So it's kind of like a hard lemonade, but it's not, Mike's hard lemonade, because you don't see any balloons in here. But maybe 5 people caught that joke. But yeah, this is it. So it's a little golden color, like a very kind of a cloudy lemonade. You get the notes of the lemon through this. That's good. That's really good too. Where's this been all this time? This is good. Not bad. Main squeeze lemonade from Bishop Ciders. Yeah, this is really, really good. Always remember, if you have gluten issues, because some people have gluten issues and they can't drink beer anymore, or there's very few beers that have that are gluten-free. Cider is naturally gluten-free. It's also very vegan-friendly. So if that's your, how you choose to live a lifestyle of being, gluten-free, and well, that's not, you don't really have a choice sometimes, but very, because there's no, with the vegan stuff, it's really, really, this is really good. Real lemon juice, no fruit essences, nothing you can't pronounce. This is good. I might rotate this in too. But the best one still is the Darkside. And all I can say is Bishop Ciders, really, really good. Oh, if you're, this is not just in a Texas item either. It is, they've started expanding. They are in New York and Pennsylvania. Who knows? They might be coming out west, hopefully. I think this would do very well. This is really, really good. I mean, Bishop Ciders, go out and get you one of these.